everyone, you know what time it is. It's Thursday. It's Rock Out Loud. I'm your new host, Rose Bell. But that's not the important part. Today we have Hayden Castleman. Hayden, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hello, everybody. I'm Hayden Castleman. I am 17 years old, even though people say I look like 26 for the most part. I am a big music whiz creator. I create music. I love listening to music. I just love music all around. Earlier this year, I'll say some of my accomplishments earlier this year. I have gotten third place in Ohio Has Talent playing an original song, and I'm hoping to be in that next year and hoping to get first place. Music's my passion. It's what I want to do. Yeah, I'm really happy you guys invited me here.
Can you tell us your earliest memory involving music?
Ooh, my earliest memory involving music. What my family would say is I used to sing for them when I was like 6 years old at the house, and they would like pay me $5 for it.
You got paid for yours? Man, maybe I got like a penny if I was lucky.
Yeah, I'd like have little concerts for them. Ooh, here's a good one. I sung at my parents' wedding when I was 4 years old, and I sang Chicken Fried by Zach Brown Band. So thank you guys for making that song, even though you're probably not watching this, but thank you. Thank you.
It's a good song to be singing.
It's such a good song. I sang that with my dad. It was, I don't remember most of it, but it's floating around on YouTube somewhere. It's on there somewhere. One of my family members posted it, but I can never find it. More recently, my most recent, I would say what kind of started my passion for music would be my school's talent show in 7th grade. I did that for the first time ever. I won that, and then I did it the next year, and I won it again before going into high school, so that was kind of cool.
You know, and I remember that too, you know, since we went to school together, I remember that when I was sitting in 8th grade, I remember you performing that, and for the first time, like, I just was sitting there, and I was just like, because I knew of you, but I didn't know you could sing or anything, so I was just like, oh, it's just another guy singing. I'm like, as soon as you come on, I'm like, holy cow, and I'm like, this guy has vocal range, and it was also sitting next to my best friend, and we were both looking at each other like, holy cow, like, there's no chance of us winning anymore. This guy's winning it for us.
It's funny you mentioned, like, everyone has a story for that. I've had some people tell me, oh, your vibrato was really good. I'm like, firstly, what's vibrato? Secondly, the vibrato only happened because I was so nervous, and it made me sound better. So I do literally do better under pressure. But yeah, I feel like everyone in my school anymore has a story about it. Everyone knows about it. So it's always kind of cool that no matter like I'll have people come up to me and like call me by my name, and I've never even seen them before, but like they know me just from the talent show. So yeah, there's a lot of support from my school, and I appreciate that.
Oh, no. After everyone was supporting you go on to Ohio Got Talent, I have no doubt about they're going to keep doing that. I hope to hear about it, man. I know I'm not going to be there this year, but I hope to hear about it. So.
Oh, yeah. I'm hopefully, like I said, I'll get in there next year. They let me set posters up throughout the school this year, so I'm hoping I can do that again. Actually, there were 2 students that got in. It was me and another person, but you know, next year, that person was a senior, so it's only going to be me in the hallways that time when I'm, like, promoting my stuff, so hopefully that'll help me get the win next time.
Oh, yeah. Would you like to go into your first song for us?
Oh, I would love to. So, fun fact, I sung Believe, which is an original song at Ohio Has Talent, so that is the song that got me 3rd place, and that's the first song I would love to play for you guys. Here we go. There you go. That's Believe.
I do have one question for you. What was the vocal warm-up before this?
The vocal, I wasn't going to have any because I was running a little bit late for this, but basically I am going to be sharing like a few new songs on here, and I have only warmed up with those songs, and those aren't even like high vocal songs, so this just, yeah, I don't know. I didn't even warm up for this song at all.
Just got flown on the piano and was just like, all right, time to go. That's crazy, man. You have one heck of a vocal range, I'll say that. That's a lot different than any music I've had come in here while I'm the host. So
yeah. I honestly, like, I was surprised, like, when you asked me on here, like, I was looking at the Facebook page and I'm like, this is all rock music. what difference am I gonna make on here? But yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it so far. I hope everyone hearing this is enjoying so far. But yeah, I'm just happy to be on here.
Mm-hmm. Here at K94, we welcome all kinds of music on this show, whether it be country, rock, whether if it's just piano music. We welcome you. I want to hear it. If you got it, I want to hear it. So hit us up. So who are your biggest musical influences growing up?
I would say the first music artist I listened to a lot was Johnny Cash.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm. And then I'd say for like over a year, like it was just Queen. I loved listening to Queen. I guess that was kind of inspiring too, because a lot of people consider Freddie Mercury to be the best vocalist. They also compare him to Michael Jackson, which is another artist I completely love listening to. It's kind of in my liking too in terms of like the decade. I like to listen to 80s music a lot. That's my favorite decade of music. So I'd say a lot of my inspiration comes from the 80s because the way my songs are structured and everything, like I feel like a lot of 80s like ballads or like slower songs, especially like Believe right here, like I think Believe would fit in an 80s setting if you gave it the right sounds and instrumental.
Now that you actually bring that up, I was sitting here listening to it and I'm like, this just gives me the vibe of something I've heard before, but I couldn't put my finger on it. But now that you say your inspiration was the 80s, I can definitely hear it in the vocals with it.
Yeah,
so.
And like that's actually funny you mentioned that because in some like other songs I've made, like I've listened to them and I'm like, this song exists already, but it doesn't. And it's so cool to like make something like that and be the inventor basically of that song and have it feel so popular at the same time before you even show anybody. Like I feel like that's kind of what happened with Believe here, and it is special. It did become what I thought it could become, and I think it could be even more successful in the future once I finally get a studio to be able to record it and all of that. Yeah.
And best wishes to you on getting there, because I know how much work it takes to put there. I've seen an artist from here. She went and recorded something in Nashville, actually.
That's the place to do it.
Oh yeah, that is definitely a place to do it. But having the vision to put something together, just like put all the pieces of the puzzle together, that's your artist touch.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's something, I feel like it's something you have to have especially if you want to go into the music industry. You have to have a vision for it, because if you're just going into it, doing it for fun, yeah, there's a chance anything could go viral, to be honest, anymore. It's very random, but at the same time, having a vision for it, I think that's what ultimately is going to give you that success, but also maintain success. And I would not be doing any of this if I didn't think I had a chance.
Well, before we go ahead and hit commercials, would you like to start us out with a song?
Ooh, I can play another one. I actually made this song for you guys. It's not a long song, but it kind of segues into another song. So basically, I'm gonna be playing this new song I wrote. No one ever has heard this before. And then I'm gonna segue into the first song, like the first full song I ever wrote. So all I gotta say is the second song is called A Song and a Dance, and this first one is called Live on the Radio. That's A Song and a Dance. And I made that in December of 2022.
Oh, wow. Dude, give me a fist bump. Love it.
This is another song I have not shown to social media yet. I think I'm gonna name it right now. It's gonna be called This Is It. There we go.
Alright, I gotta tell you, and please don't take offense to this, while I was sitting there listening to you really remind me of the male version of Adele. I know you perform, I know you do, so how do you prepare before going on stage?
I'm gonna use my Sweetwater performances as an example. Sweetwater Sound in Fort Wayne. Basically, they're a music academy. They do open mic events every like third Monday of the month. So typically, at the beginning, like I used to have my song ready, and I would practice it before I go. That's on a good day, by the way, because I have had plenty of time. Probably over half the time, I would leave and not have practiced at all, and there had been a few times I didn't even know what song I was going to play, and I was on the way there, so I just kind of figured it out once I got there sometimes. And I always find one to play.
And then, what has been your most memorable live performance so far, and why? And this could be good or bad, too.
Luckily for me, I haven't had any bad experiences yet, but I just jinxed it, so
Yeah.
I'll let you know later on. But
now it's gone.
Yeah, honestly, both of those would be Believe performances. And the one was the first time I shared Believe to social media, and it was a duet. It's originally a solo. I think it's better as a solo. It's gotten me far, obviously. I did write it as a duet. It took me like less than a month, and I just came up with the duet. I could sing the duet parts for it too. Those parts are high. Yeah, I came up with that, and then on stage, it's just, I don't know, like that performance for me, like, is so memorable, because that was my first time sharing an original song on stage, being a duet and everything. That's the only song I've written like a duet for. So I think I was just really excited going on stage for that one for the first time. And then of course, like I'd say right behind that is Ohio Has Talent. But the only reason I'd say that is because I kind of blacked out. And then all of a sudden the judges were interviewing me. So who knows? I blacked out, played like the best performance of my life, and then boom. I really just don't remember the song itself at Ohio's Talent, but
He doesn't remember.
no, my memory's not great.
Without these guys, we could not have all these cool artists that get to come in every Thursday, 3 o'clock, get to play us, around 6 or so songs, and then just have a nice conversation with me about just anything, really. If you got the music, I want to hear it. So send us over to us. So Hayden, what can the listeners expect from upcoming songs that you have planned?
Here's how I've been looking at it so far. So I released 3 songs last year, introduced my first song last year, and now I have already shown you guys 3 songs now this year. If I do release any more originals this year, it's going to be like a max of 5. With a lot of the music I've already written, I think the reason I haven't put it out there yet is because it's all like around like a similar subject, and I think it would work so better if I released it like as an album. But like any music that can relate to people a little bit more, because a lot of my songs I do have finished are kind of personal for me, which I will share at some point in the future. I kind of want to get like all the relatable songs like across. I feel like those songs, I don't know, I mean, at least I like listening to those relatable songs a little bit more. I could probably say that next year, I'm definitely going to come out with more for you guys. Hopefully I can get 3 more in next year. Just depends on what I'm doing in life. Life's going to be changing. I'm a senior this year, so yeah, I don't know how well I can predict that, but hopefully 3 songs.
And if you had to go ahead and give some information about yourself for new listeners, what can new listeners learn about you, or what's something new that your recent listeners could learn about you?
You guys should share my stuff on social media. Help me get out there more, because I am hoping to be one of the most genuine music artists out there. I know there's a lot of people, fame kind of gets over their heads, but I'm doing this because I love doing it and I love playing for you guys. I could care less if these cameras weren't around. If they ask me to come up here and sing for like just them in the studio right now, no cameras or anything, I would still be here. So this is a genuine passion, and without support, it is a little bit more difficult. So any like sharing of my stuff is really appreciated. But yeah, I just want to let you new people know that I am really passionate about music. I'm hopefully not walking away from this until I'm successful. I mean, a little failure never hurts. Yeah, just stay tuned. I don't always release new stuff too early, but it's always a good time. And hopefully once I get more followage, I can interact with you guys more, like do polls and stuff. Like I would love to do that. I just need more people to do that so I have more votes. And you guys could at some point, maybe soon, possibly pick the next original song I show you guys. So
you gained a follower. Congratulations.
Hey, I actually got a haircut earlier today before I went here, and the lady had me write my YouTube down, so she might be watching this right now, or she will watch this on YouTube when it comes out. So shout out to the person who cut my hair earlier today.
So what do you think is the most challenging part about your music career?
Writer's block it's not fun. I just want to like know what it feels like when that career like actually starts, like when I'm doing stuff like well, there's one friend that's going into videography and stuff like that. He's like uploading every day. Like I don't do that yet. I think it's just difficult trying to stay on top of that, because unless like sometimes like I can't upload until I'm inspired again, and then I get that rush of like making stuff. One of the most difficult parts is just getting support. As much as I love music alone, like the support on social media helps me, like it inspires me to put more effort into it. I think I need to like work on like putting effort into it, whether people are going to watch it or not. The people who watch it do care, and I appreciate all of you. So yeah, I would say just like having the feel of like, okay, I'm doing this every day. Like I want that, and I don't have that yet. So I say that's kind of difficult to get to, but I'm getting there.
Mm-hmm. If I have to sit here and be your hype man, I will go Hayden, go Hayden.
Hey, it'll probably work.
Right.
I need that every now and then.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to go ahead and give us one more song for today?
Yes, I can. This one is called Out of My Mind. I hope you guys enjoy it. There's a lot of high range stuff. So yeah, I made this difficult for myself to sing. So hope you enjoy it. Out of My Mind. Here we go.
No, Hayden, I think, I'm out of my mind right now.
Oh,
that
really?
was crazy. I love that one. And if I had to pick my favorite song today, that one is definitely my favorite.
There's a lot of structure behind that one, and Believe.
I love that one. They had good structure. I don't know how to put it. There was just something there, and I'll leave it at that. I'm so glad you were here today. All right, any shout-outs to friends or family you want to go ahead and give out?
Ooh. My favorite person in the world, my cousin Luke. I don't know if you're watching this right now or watching this after, but I've had so many memories with you, man. Every time I go over to Indianapolis, like you've always made my day, and like I never want to leave after I see you. So I'd also like to shout out my parents. They both pushed me to do this stuff, and they're all for it. The people that go to my school that support my stuff through there. I love having random conversations with you guys. You guys talk about my new content. I have one kid that actually memorized all of Believe. So the first person to actually know one of my songs fully and know how to sing it and everything, like that's crazy to me. That's something like that's part of my vision, is people knowing my music too. The rest of my family who's watching, because I told a lot of you guys. So thanks for anyone who's watching now or anyone who watches this after the fact.
Thank you guys for tuning in to Rock Out Loud. Come on, say it with me. 1, 2, 3, Rock Out Loud.
Oh.
1, 2, 3,
Rock out loud! If I had my old outro, I would say bye, 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 goodbye, see ya.